Hi Libra, welcome to Agnya 8, and here we are tuning into your energies for the month of September 2021. I'm sorry I couldn't do your reading for August, but I thought I might as well have started for September, so let's jump in and do those. And here, if you are celebrating your birthday in the month of September, wishing you all a very happy birthday. May all your dreams do come true. Wishing you lots of happiness, joy, success, bliss. Have a blast, guys. And let's see what the energies are. I will start on with the Moonology deck. So, what are the energies we have for my dear Libra for the month of September? And many of these energies, considering you might be feeling that it will start from the month of August itself, going into September. So let's see what are the messages. And this is a general read. I've got two cards. This is a general read, so pick what resonates with you and leave aside the rest. And some of you can claim this reading as 100% yours. But let's see what this is. Now we have the full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So if you had some questions in mind, my dear Libra, so those questions will start to unfold as we move along from now till September. And that is what you will realize, that if not completely unfolded, but you will start to see the direction in a way clearer the way you did before. And let's see what the other card is. A time to give rather than take. So be in that energy of giving. It's a new moon and a full moon. It's a cycle which is kind of is getting initiated and something is coming to an end. One end of a cycle is something which means that a new beginning is happening, a new cycle begins. That's how it works. So it is a time to give rather than take. It is about the balance is what I'm thinking. And both the figures is, we have the very feminine receptivity kind of energy is what I'm picking up. And this one also has the eyes closed, and this one also has the eyes closed in the behind. And here it's all about the communication. Gemini is also a kind of that twin energy. So it's just that you need to also be establishing a lot of balance with the giving and taking. So if you feel that there is a certain area wherein you've not been giving as much as you ought to be giving, it could be your work, it could be a relationship, it could be any aspect of it could be your health wherein you think, or it could be anything as a matter of fact, which you would know because when you need to kind of close your eyes and listen to those things, that what area and what aspect of you needs to be balancing. And it's time to give focus to that area. And maybe you've been thinking about it. Now it's time to give that start. And you will start to get the answers very clearly, because that's what the first card was. And very greenish energy is very healing, abundant energy, and very intuitive, communicative energies with that blue is what I'm picking up. So let's see. We will move on to the Psychic Tarot, and let's see what the messages are for you. Furthermore, we'll move and get more tarot to line up the messages. So, my dear Libra. My dear Libra, what are the messages we have for Libra for the month? What are the messages we have for Libra? What are the messages we have for Libra? Clear messages. What? Let's start having some answers which they've been looking for. Maybe this is the beginning of, yes. Okay, I've got the first card, and this is the spiritual strength. That is really wonderful, because the energies of the right now, it's like a very, very, very critical, very, very important time, and very interesting times as a matter of fact, to be on the planet Earth, because so much is shifting, so much is lining up. And as all those things are shifting and lining up for the entire humanity, my dear Librans, you are gaining huge amount of perspective. And we have a 9 and a 6 here, and it is kind of a balance of the spiritual and the material aspects of things. But this also, and the number 8. Number 8 is also the number for abundance, for some as above, so below. So where our accelerated motion, we have spiritual strength, and we have memories of love and the accelerated motion. Now this is about the wands energy here, this nine of wands, which is also that you have been putting in about a lot of efforts, a lot of you've been growing. It is not the sudden change, which is what I'm picking up for you, Libran. You have been gaining momentum, you have been gaining a lot of strength, and this is reflective in your material aspects as well. But you do carry some memories of love, which is also you are keeping pretty much alive in your heart, in your around, and which is fine. And this memories of love could be not for many of you. Okay, so this is the message which I'm picking up. My guides are saying these memories, love is the love. Okay, guys, just give me a sec. They're saying a lot of stuff here. So what I'm hearing my guides say is that when it comes to love, that is a memory which is very innate to us. And yes, love is a very romantic aspect, but the memory of love is who we are. Love is who we are. That is the fiber we are made of. And we keep with the veil and with the conditioning, with the way things move around from one birth to another and what all we go through. We keep forgetting that who we are is love, and that memory of love is the projection with which we keep looking for love. We try and see that that's what we will get from outside, but that's what you are. And every single cell, every fiber of your being knows that what you made up of. You are full of love, and this message is coming up. I'm not surprised, with the very spiritual in nature, because you are ready to listen to that, which is a spiritual strength which you're gaining. And every single fiber of your body knows, of your being knows, that you are made up of love, and that is what we keep looking for outside, but that is what is within us. And the more you embrace that, that is who you are, that is what you are, the more of that will get projected outside, and you will start seeing that you're surrounded by love, because that's what you are and that's what everybody else is. And there is an accelerated motion on something is what I'm picking up. This could be linked or because this is a general reading, so I'm picking up this could be different or linked to this, because there is more acceleration which is going to come forth as far as your spiritual growth is concerned, and you will progress ahead a great deal. And as you move along, you will start receiving answers which you've been seeking, and they will start to unfold, and you will realize that and which is what this card says, right? Start to give. You will realize that giving is equivalent to receiving, because what you give is what you get. So that is what you are understanding as a spiritual being, and you start to give more because you know that what you give is what you get. So whatever you want to get is what you give, but not with that expectation. You want to give, and when you start to giving, divine says that we also want to give, and that's how the balance kind of comes forth. Very beautiful cards for you, my dear Libra. I'm very happy to see this, and very happy to see how you are progressing in this journey. And many of you are very pure-hearted beings. We all are, but you are realizing that, you're understanding that how it's all been made of, what you are, and how all this works, and that clarity is what you're gaining. And many of you are receiving those downloads, that answer. Definitely that's happening. And let's see the spiritual strength, what are for the messages which we're getting. I'm changing and picking up more tarot. What are the messages we have for Libra? Why? Okay, this one, yeah, this one came first for this one, and this we have for Eight of Cups. We've got one more here. Let me check. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Now, okay, so with this World card coming, you have gained so much of wisdom. A fool who started the journey with just that leap of faith moved along to a variety of experiences, variety of growth, and gained so much of wisdom. This is the world. You've come to an end kind of a thing, wherein you kind of are so deep now, Librans. And that is what the spiritual strength, that's where you are gaining that strength, because you have experienced so much, and that has given you so much of Like you have grown so wise, and that has nothing to do with age, trust me, or this biological age, how we kind of say how old we are. I've seen 80 and still immature, that, and I've seen 12 and with so much of maturity. So is not, biological age has nothing to do with it. Maybe yes, your soul age, how old is your soul? So you are an old soul is what I'm picking up. And you have gained so much. So you are kind of moving towards new beginning. You of course have all the answers which will start to unfold, because you are a deep soul, you're an old soul, you have so much of knowledge, well, so much of wisdom is how I should say it. And that is what the spiritual strength is all about. Now, as far as this Eight of Cups energy is concerned, which we've got with the memories of love, now here we have this, that there is something which you are moving towards. There are those stars shining. There is this moon which is guiding you, and you are leaving something behind, even if you were emotionally invested in for long. But you're realizing that your happiness, your how do I say that, that state of being, which is the memory of love for you, you ought to be in this state of love. You need to be giving, and there is some fulfillment which you will be moving towards, is what I'm picking up for you, my dear Libran. And as you're accelerated in motion, you are not alone. There is a partnership, there is a collaboration, there is cooperation. This could be from people around, this is from your divine team. They're supporting you as this movement is accelerated. There is this, the Eight of Wands energy, which is like kind of fast movement which is happening. Now let me also add few more tarot, as whatever wants to come forth. And in this deck I do read reversals, so let's see what are the messages we have with the spiritual strength, the world. What for the messages we get? You can carry so much. Okay, this came reverse, which is your card Four of Cups. Now here you need to be mindful of what is coming forth as an opportunity for you. There is something which is coming as an opportunity, and you're just so settling in as to calling everything what you're doing as boredom, or something which you're doing on a regular basis as something which you been doing, and you saying that, hey, I don't want to be doing this. Or so there is something which is coming to break that monotony, is what I'm picking up, because we have that offer. But you need to be keeping your eye open, and don't be so lost in letting something go that you don't see what is coming to as an offer. Divine is offering you something nice, and you don't want to that fall off. So you need to be very mindful of, be in that high vibe, just kind of count your blessings, see how things are, and you are in the state of abundance. You're receiving so much. We've got the Empress here, and that's where you're moving towards, is what I'm sensing. This memories of love and this Eight of Cups, your emotions are driving you towards who you really are. You are an abundant being, my dear Librans, and you are such a great nurturer. You are full of love, and that's what you should be giving, irrespective, because we're getting too many cards which are suggesting that. We have got the King of Cups, and this more, you are becoming very understanding of your emotions, is becoming your forte, if I can say so, because this is what King of Cups is about. You can kind of you don't kind of boggle down by your emotions. Rather, you know how to understand and work with emotions, because we are emotional beings. We all have emotions. That's how we've been made by divine and source energy. So you realize that, yes, I have emotions, but you also know how to drive them around, how to kind of not be manipulated by your emotions. However, you know that it's your being who kind of can drive it around and make things happen the way you want to. So that's the wisdom, because the first card we have is the spiritual strength. So you are gaining, or you are tapping into that energy. I've already got two cards from, okay, I've got three cards, and all three are from Archangel Michael. So let's see the first one, the second one. This one fell down. Let me pick it up. So third one. Let's see what this says. Feel yourself. Now this is really wonderful, and I want you to start working with Archangel Michael. Maybe before sleeping, getting up in the morning, first thing you would want to do is ask Archangel Michael to shield you and your loved ones, and be there with you all the time, because you just need to kind of start protecting your energy, and don't be any of this which kind of brings you down. And this card is coming up again. This card came for me yesterday, and this card when I was doing my personal reading, and this came for again when I did for Virgo, and this is coming for you. So use your imagination and you will see the answer, because you are seeking some answer. When you use your imagination, this is about going into that meditative state, because both the cards I'm sensing that eyes closed, going within. And when you go within, you need to tap into that energy of ask a question and see what is coming, and imagine how you want things to be unfolding. So use your imagination and answers will start to arrive. And all you need to do is, as we've been talking about, that be in that positive state, be in that high vibe. And that's a decision which you need to make, and you need to decide to be happy now. So you need to be making a decision. No matter what, you need to be choosing happiness. You need to be choosing high vibe stuff. And that is what the energies are for you. And with that note, let's see what is the message we have. What is a guidance message for Libran from angels? What is that? What is a guidance message for my dear Librans? Okay, this just jumped out. Let's see what it is. Surrender. It's beautiful. I love this card. Personally, it's one of my favorites. Surrender. Whatever you resist in life persist. Remember that. Ask your angels to help you dissolve all the resistance of your ego, the inner conflict and struggle, the rigid mindsets and habits, so that they can flood your life with higher truth and joy. And you deserve it. You deserve it, my deliverance, because you've done so much, not alone in this lifetime, maybe in the past lifetimes as well. When you surrender to the guidance of your higher self, all the energies you've been using in resistance becomes available to you. Vitality, inner peace, harmony, and most of all love are your spiritual rewards. So flow with the pace of life, relax and tune in, then follow the guidance of your intuitions, knowing that the angels will support you at all times. I surrender to the flow of life. Say it as much as you can, experience it, and do it as much as you can, guys. Surrender, surrender, and surrender, and say, I surrender to the flow of life. So these are the messages for you, my dear Libran. I hope you liked it. Do let me know what is your reaction, what is your response to this. In the comments. I really love reading that. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do, and hit the like button if you really like what I do. And thank you so much once again. I'll see you guys soon. Till then, spread love, be happy, and enjoy.